Alright, what's up YouTube and welcome back to another episode of Cartoon Cat Builds. I'm Skipper Lee and I've been drawing guns for the past 16 years. And today we'll be jumping straight in and putting together a simple secondary weapon. That is the P-33 missile pistol, or it is also affectionately known as the pistol. So we have all the parts here, and as every time as usual, we will be putting together a standard build, and then we'll be mixing and matching a few parts for an alternate build. So right here we have all the parts that we need for a standard build. We have the main receiver here. And when I first looked at this weapon and how it functions, it reminds me of basically the BNT VP9 on steroids, or if you like the OG reference, the well rod pistol, because back here there seems to be a switch where you pretty much use this to lock and unlock. And so we have here the grip module. So the grip module basically slides. I like to think that it has, these are external different grip modules. So you have this straight line profile back strap for standard hands, and different shapes for different users. And I like to believe that the way that this grip module is designed, and the fact that it has this locking tab here, I like to believe that there is an option of customization that's possible. So if needed, if they want to do it, Arrowhead could probably introduce more customization when it comes to more in-depth secondary customization, because right now there's really nothing you can do when it comes to secondary weapons. And so yeah, we have the lower part of the receiver done here, and this rangefinder display module goes on the other side, but I drew this just so we can see this part. And so for the other most important part, which is the barrel, in which you pretty much launch a miniature missile. And so when looking at the reference images, it seems that there are two distinct materials when it comes to the barrel. So I like to think that there's an internal sleeve in which the missile launches off from, and the external, the housing, you would say, for the barrel, and the mechanism in general. So this is kind of like additional protection, like venting, exhaust redirection, because you're basically launching a miniature Hellfire missile. And here we have the top rail, in which you attach the reflex sight that allows locking on to enemies within 100 meters. That's connected to a bunch of a couple of cables on the other side. So I'm just gonna stick it right here, on this side so you can see where it is. And then as ammunition, it's this like miniature jet propelled missile. And of all the reference materials I've looked through, it also appears that the model for this missile appears to be clipping through the barrel, especially on the side, like the side fin pops out along one of these grooves. Yeah, but other than that, yeah, that's about it. This is the P-33 missile pistol, or the pistol, as many know this by, which is from the Exo warbond, Exo Experts warbond. I'm still working on getting super credits for my first premium warbond, but yeah. And of course, now that we have put this together, let's put together the alternate build. Let's take some other parts and mix and match and turn this into a different and a maybe more fun version. And so one of the things I like to consider is that for the P-33 in the game, basically what you do is, let's say the missile is loaded here, you fire a missile and it goes swoosh like that and goes boom on the target. What you do is basically you unlock this, somehow you unlock this tab here, and you turn it on this hinge, so it basically swings open like this, and then you load a new missile from the back here, and then you close it up like that. So this is a breech loaded missile launcher, and to mix things up, let's take a look at some of the other parts and drawings I've drawn over the years. So let's hop over real quick to another document that's called Launcher, where I have a bunch of different grenade launcher systems and ammunition. So we're just gonna try and mix and match some of these warheads. We have a bunch of rifle grenades here, so let's take one and just stick it to the front of the P-33's missile. So let's have this. So this one seems to be the Energia rifle grenade. We're gonna take this shape charge warhead and just slap it on here. All right. I think we're gonna try to make this work. I think the diameter for the seeker head and this, it looks close enough that we can just match it just like that. And then maybe instead of being a breech loader, it can now be a muzzle loader, where you load your warhead like this. Chunk. And then you have a perhaps a more explosive missile pistol. Like if you have this enlarged, increased diameter shape charge warhead, I would assume that as opposed to the standard P-33, which deals I'm just gonna read off the wiki here. 1,000 ballistics damage at AP5. Maybe with this configuration you can deal maybe 1,500, 2,000 at maybe AP6 or 7, because this is shape charge and it's more than just like a conventional explosives warhead. And of course, considering that we just pretty much like crushed the seeker head in between, so that would be a trade-off that makes sense. So higher damage, higher penetration, but you lose the target seeking guided ability. So yeah, let's throw this aside and let's show this in two configurations. So let's duplicate it here, and then let's have the shape charge missile, the new missile with the shape charge warhead here. And there you have it, our standard build and our alternate build. And I think we still got time to kill, so this is another document which is a work in progress, which is a bunch of AIM-9L family of Sidewinder missiles. So I've only drawn like some of the newer variants. So let's just take this part, like the warhead, and then let's see how it compares size wise. Oh, that's a big one. All right, okay, let's duplicate this part here and let's just scale this down to so that it matches the diameter of this seeker head. So we're just gonna scale it down like that, like so. And there we have it. And considering that the fins are a lot bigger and it also has an increased diameter, so this would also make sense as a muzzle loader like this. And given the increased dimension, probably more fuel payload and more better maneuverability with these larger fins, I would suppose this version of the missile would give, like for example, a slightly longer range, a slightly higher explosive potential while retaining the guided ability, since it also has a seeker head in the front. So yeah, and that's about it. So those are the 3 builds for today. With Cartoon Cat builds, we have the P-33 missile pistol, aka pistol, the original pistol, the shaped charge warhead pistol, and a Sidewinder pistol. So I hope you guys like tonight's build. Thanks for sticking around to the very end. If there's anything you'd like to see, what are some of the guns from, I don't know, games, video games, movies, IPs, let me know in the comments. And let me know if you'd like to see a mashup. So if you want to see me mix and match guns together, I'll try to make it work. I'll try to make it functional. Like I'll try my best to make it make sense. And yeah, let me know in the comments. And thanks to these amazing people for supporting me on Patreon. You guys are the best. I'll see you guys on the next video. So I'll see you guys next week. See ya.